Hey everyone, it's Audrey from Audrey Lynn Studios on the west side of Canada, close to Vancouver. It's my first kiln opening for 2024. Nice. I have a market tomorrow for our charity, so I had to quickly get this one fired. It's the Slow Cool program, and the fifth segment has been augmented to 2190 and held for 5 minutes. Yeah, I guess let's get on with it. Okay, so on this top shelf, I made a few hearts and crosses. The sale tomorrow is obviously before Valentine's Day, and I don't have a sale before Valentine's Day again, so I wanted to make sure I had a few things. So I just made these like simple white hearts that I'll string up on leather or jute or something, and they are done with 340S clay from Plainsman, so it's a very light speckle. And these I actually used, this is Old Lace Stroke and Coat. So I was able to just fire it once. I could get them done quickly, which was really nice. Here's the crosses. All right, and then I'm not sure if you guys have all seen the nice things to do with extruded tubes. It's one of the latest videos that I put out. I'll put a link to it below, maybe a card if I figure that business out, but I'll put a link to it below. So I have a few things in here just that I knew I could take to the sale. So this was an extruded tube that I made into a vase with the little birdie on top, and they're all done with 370 clay from Plainsman. And this is another tea light holder, I would think, or or a toothpick holder or something like that. And there's actually a bit of a wood grain texture on there, but it kind of got covered up, which is no big deal. And then the little birdie. All right, and then another one of these vases that I just distorted. Yeah, I'll link the video, and then you can see how it was done. And then a button with stamped with one of my hand carved stamped. And these are all done with my Studio White. And the last extruded thingy on here is this heart votive, and it's like a tic-tac-toe I love you thing stamp. Yeah, those are nice. I like them. All right, and then I made two heart bowls, 370 clay. Look like little pudgy hearts. And it is 2 times honey flax and then 1 time river birch all over. And then 2 times a band of chun plum. And they turned out exactly the way I wanted them to, so that is perfect. And here's the other one. Nice. I like those. And the last one on this shelf is a vase, and it's done on Georgie's Toasted Trail mix clay, and it has my slip-trailed trees in Georgie's white salmon, so they looked white when they were applied to the brown clay. It was bisque to 04, and then what I did is I put 2 times birch here, and then 1 time spectrum pearl white in the hopes I'd get a little more running, and then another times birch, and then 2 times emerald, Mako emerald, all over the whole thing. So this is how the emerald reacted with the birch area, and this is how the emerald reacted with the slip-trailed trees and the brown clay. It's not too bad. And then the white liner, studio white liner. Nice. Okay, I'll just pause you for a moment. Okay, I have just a few trinket dishes here. I have 2 of these in Snapdragon. Yeah, that was Snapdragon, but this is 3 coats. I probably could have gone 4 coats, but I mean, it's fine. And same with this one. At this point, I was glazing super fast. And this one is a Cherry Blossom by Amico. It's a little pinker than what it shows right here. It's quite lovely, but just a couple little Valentine's dishes. And of course, because I was in a rush, I picked up this nice leaf one and did it Cherry Blossom as well, even though I was thinking of doing it a green, but it didn't happen. Anyways, it still looks pretty. So I'll show you the absolute fail first. And I have to admit, I don't have the combo with me, but I do remember. So yeah, this Toasted Trail, Georgie's Toasted Trail clay. And then I put Coyote Summer Peach twice. And then I did Archie's Base. And then I did Rhubarb and Amaryllis twice. I think the Rhubarb was once and the Amaryllis was a couple times. And it just did not want to work for that. I mean, look at that. It's like all the color is completely washed out of it. I mean, it's fine, but it's not what I was going for, that's for sure. Anyway, I don't even think I'm going to refire. I'm going to try and dress this thing up with some leather lace or something. It's not worth it to me to try and get it the way I wanted it. Okay, so this one is like the vase I showed you, this mug. Yeah, so it's 2 times birch in these areas, and then 1 spectrum pearl white, 1 more birch, and then 2 times emerald over the whole thing. Studio white. Yeah, it's nice. It was an experiment, and I think it worked out okay. Next, I have a BC Boy mug, and this is Sorcerer's Stone, just 3 times Sorcerer's Stone, and that's by Coyote. Yeah, I believe so. Nice. I have 2 farm mugs. This one is Farm Girl, and it's 3 times obsidian and 3 times fire brick, and then oh, wait a second. Nah, it's Albany slip that I put on the rim. And then this is Tuxedo Stroke and Coat. And this one is Farm Boy. Farm Girl, Farm Boy. Done the same way. I've done this one before. I do it a lot, so I'm sure you've seen it. But it is 2 times honey flux over the whole thing, and then 1 time river birch over the whole thing, and then 2 times the iron luster around the rim, and it's just one of my favorites. Yeah, it's nice, and it sells well. And then this one I'm sort of happy with, not very happy with, but it is 2 times honey flux all over the whole thing, and then 1 time passion flower, 1 time eggplant, and 1 time passion flower. And that is simply because I lost track of when I was glazing, because my initial plan was 2 times eggplant and 1 time passion flower. But, you know, it's okay. Somebody will like it, and the next one I'll do it the way that I intended. And it has my stamp there and a little roller texture in here. All right. Then I have a slip trail vase. It's on 370 clay, and I slip trailed the leaves and bits on there. And it's 3 times blue opal by Mako, and then 1 time olive float. And I like the way it turned out. It's nice. And then I have a vase here done on toasted trail, and it's got the 2 handles, and that's mostly because I had an extra handle and I'm going to use it if it's sitting there and it's a perfectly good handle. So this is 3 times sangria, spectrum sangria, and it's just lovely. And one of my favorite garden quotes by Waldo Emerson is earth lasts some flowers. That spectrum is beautiful. None of these have pinholes, so that's really nice. And that's because of that slow cool program. You can't use it for everything, but you can use it for most things. And my last one is so we have frosted lemon 3 times to actually, you know what, like to be right, it was 2 times eggplant first, 2 times eggplant, and 1 time passion flower. And then it was 3 times frosted lemon. And then it was a light application of pearl white here, light. And then 1 time olive float. And I think it's pretty. Yeah, it's pretty. Okay, so all right, so there you have it. I have lots more to come, of course. I've been busy in the first part of this month. Yeah, so if you found this helpful, then I'd appreciate it if you liked and subscribed and hit the ringy dingy bell. Helps my channel. And I don't know what else to say. I'm going to try and get myself into some sort of a community market in the spring, but my time is limited, so we'll see. Anyway, thanks for joining me. Peace out.